Hi everybody, it's Kimberly and I'm back. It is actually the 4th of July in the United States. Happy 4th. It is Independence Day here in the US and my message is about trust, and I feel as though in the twin flame process that the trust in the process will set you free. So what does trust mean? What does trusting the process mean? We know oftentimes we refer to trust as how we trust our partner, how we trust them to be faithful to us, to be loyal. We trust them with our secrets. We trust them with our money. We look at trust in that way. But trust is also trusting the process and the way that things are unfolding and the timing of everything that's happening right now. A lot of the people I've connected with that are going through the same process as myself and are seeking guidance, the questions I keep hearing are, I just want to destroy my twin's current relationship, or I don't know if I can wait much longer, or, those types of things. And of course, that's normal, but it is also your job now to not only trust the process, but while you're trusting everything's unfolding just perfectly for you and for your twin, to also get in a different alignment with yourself. And what I mean by alignment is lining up what you want in a higher vibration, and just you have inner knowing. You wouldn't believe that your twin is your twin if you didn't. So I think that a lot of us, and maybe many of the divine feminine that I've heard from, are not trusting our intuition. We're not fully trusting ourselves. We're saying, I think he's my twin, but I'm not sure. And I have to remind you that the twin flame connection and relationship is symptomatic. And so I'm sure if you're stumbling upon my video or many others, you will walk through the symptoms and identify, is this the reason why you're being drawn to this material, to this information? And it's an inner knowing. There's a reason why you're coming here, why you've arrived at my channel and probably many others. And the reason is because most likely you are in a relationship with your twin flame. And that's an amazing and beautiful, beautiful thing. And it is your job to honor the process, to have faith, and to still move forward on your path. And this has been the subject of many of my videos. But I think the biggest struggle comes in, how do I hold on and not wait for someone? I keep hearing that a lot too, but I don't want to wait for him. I'm not sitting around waiting for him or for her. And you should not wait for anyone. You don't have to. Your job right now, what the universe is calling you to do, is to come into the beauty of all of this, which means slip into your power center, focus on you, get into a higher vibration, and truly trust that this is unfolding exactly as it should be. And it is. There's a reason why you and your twin aren't together right now if you are in separation. And those reasons are often, things that need to be healed on your end and on your twin's end. And many of those things are healing. And as you do your awakening process, it's going to happen rapidly as you do your shadow work, as you look at yourself, as you reflect upon maybe your patterns, things that weren't working in your twin relationship. The idea is that when twins come back into union, they come into union in a much better way, right? So usually they connect and then they separate. And that's because there's still growth. There's still things to learn. There's still other relationships to play out where lessons will be learned. And there's also just, that getting to a place of being surrendered and not wanting, expecting, needing. from your twin. So I would say in my situation, I'm in a great place. I have come to a place of surrender. I'm living my life happily. I'm proud of this channel, how I've connected with all these people. I'm so honored, and I can't believe how far this has pushed me towards where I sort of wanted to go but wasn't sure. And so for those of you that don't know me, I got my soul coaching, life coaching certification, and I have another business, and I was thinking maybe I would dabble in this realm. But as I embarked on the twin flame journey myself, and I am in it, I'm in separation right now, and an illumined twin flame, and I am so thankful that I'm in this process, even though it was hard at first. And I have no doubt in my mind that my twin and I will come together when the time is right. And so there's many reasons why I believe that. You say, well, how can you be sure about that? How do you know? Well, I don't know. I know that I'm holding myself in a very high vibration, and I know what I want, and I'm holding that vibration in that space for him, but also doing all these great things for me, clearing out my wounds, clearing out my closet, cleaning up things that hadn't been cleared. And it's because of this beautiful relationship that I'm doing that. And, on the other side of things, he's doing it, but at a much slower pace. He's in a relationship that he's already, I did speak with him, and he's already learning big lessons right now. And I think the contrast of that relationship and those lessons will, push him back, but he's not ready. I know right now he's not ready. And I'm getting ready. And I feel as though a lot of this is me setting something up for us, or somehow laying a foundation. And, but I have no attachment to it. And that's where the tricky part comes in. You can't be attached to an outcome. You can't be, attached to an expectation. So I think you're all sitting there going, well, how do you do that? And it's just practice. You just have to trust your inner knowing. Just let go. There's nothing that you can do about this either way. If your twin is in another relationship, or if you're separated, if there's distance, you have to trust. Just like every other thing, if you look back on your life, and so many times we look back on our life and we say, hindsight is 20/20. And, if only I knew then what I knew now. But a lot of times we look back and go, oh, that's why that happened, or that's why that played out like that. There could be someone else that's going to come into your life too. You just have to be prepared for anything and be in a really good, healthy space. Healthy, I mean, in mind, body, spirit, where you can receive the synchronicities and the signs and the messages that will help reinforce and validate the faith that you're having. And I'll probably do a whole nother segment on this, but just when I connected on the phone with my twin recently, we discussed our dreams, and I've been dream journaling. I will show you. I have it right here. Just notes of just quick notes of what these dreams are, and just little notes so that I remember and I can share it later. But we had a quick conversation, and as we shared some symbolic things that were going on in each of our dreams, we realized that we were having the same dreams and the same messages, literally. And they were about time frame of us coming together, like the same month, the same message from spirit guides. So you guys, this is not crazy. You're not crazy. You just need to trust, okay? It may not be right around the corner. It may be several months. It may be a year. It may be several relationships later, but you trust. The other thing is we are holding a weekly support group. It is free. I encourage you to join in. As we have more members, we'll definitely need to streamline the structure of it just so we all get a chance to talk and contribute. But I see it growing. Each week it's been really phenomenal. There have been some great discoveries that have happened. I'm on the phone guiding, but everybody's contributing, and it's a great way to share our stories, our questions, find answers, find guidance. And, I remind you that I just rebranded this whole channel to the Twin Flame Family. And there is a reason for that. On the last call, we were just talking about how great it is to get this support from one another, and that we can't really turn to our friends or families that have never been through this. Their advice wouldn't be relevant. They don't understand the depth of these connections or wouldn't be able to guide us in the right way. So it's more important that we honor the fact that we are on this planet right now, all going through this process, this beautiful process, all at once, all looking for answers, all here to help one another. So it adds another layer. I have goosebumps. It adds another layer to the twin flame journey. And you will see that as you connect with us on these free conference calls. So we are a family. We are supporting one another. And this is, I'll be so interested also to see how long we all stay connected for and how these stories play out. But that's just it. They just have to play out. And you just have to sit sort of like you're watching a play or a movie. Not to be a bystander in your life. You got to take action in your life and be, on point, on your game, and move towards what feels good, and do your spiritual work and reach your professional goals, and not let any of that go, even if you're upset about your twin flame. But what I mean is that you can sort of watch the twin flame process, even your own, as like an audience member. Just think of it that way. It's just playing out. There's just a little play, a little storyline that needs to unfold. And then things will fill in. And all you need to do is just have faith and have love in your heart. And that's it. It's so simple. And do your work and do your shadow work. Find gurus and teachers online. Listen to my shadow work segments. Find Teal Swan, who's an amazing person to help you do your shadow work on YouTube. Find these people, align with them. Do your work to clear your stuff out, because if it's not your twin, somebody else brilliant is coming into your life, especially when you're in a healthy, amazing place with yourself. And this journey is about you. It's about awakening. It's about raising the consciousness of humanity. And, but it starts with you. It starts with your thoughts. It starts with your emotions. It starts with uncovering what's in our subconscious and healing, a deep, deep healing. And if you're starting from any place else, you've got it wrong. Okay? So this isn't a typical relationship. What's he doing? What am I doing? I want him back, or what, or any of that stuff. If you guys are talking to yourself like that, try to just clear it all out. It's time to refocus. This is a different kind of relationship. This is sacred. This is sacred and beautiful. And once you get on this journey and really start digging into it, you're going to love it. And you're going to love your life. And everything's going to fall into place. So trust. Thank you, guys. I hope to hear from everyone on the call. Email me if you haven't already, and I'll send you the call-in info. It's transformations with an S, capecod@gmail.com. transformationscapecod@gmail.com. Talk to you on Thursday. Have a great week. Bye-bye.